Well, hello everybody. So I am showing off PassengerFX 2020. This is a plugin that is great for airliners. What it'll do is it'll play ambient noises. It'll play gates. It'll play music. It'll play
Flight attendants, doors on automatic, cross-check and report.
captain announcements to the staff, and the flight attendants announcements, and it all gets triggered by the airplane. I mean, you can trigger them yourself. So I've got the sound now artificially up, and we're just going to do like a really quick flight to nowhere, just so I can show this off for you. So this is the American version. There's a basic version that's free. I think they said...
Flight attendants, arm doors for departure.
I think they said that the free version are computer-generated voices, but I sure as heck couldn't tell. But these are recorded by real people. So let's go ahead and start doing stuff, and you can hear what happens. So we're going to just turn off the plugin, get off those caution noises, and you're going to hear the no smoking in a second.
Flight attendants, please prepare for gate departure. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, which means that smoking is not allowed anywhere in the aircraft, including the toilets, which are protected by smoke detector alarms. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the laboratories is strictly prohibited by law. As a
Ladies and gentlemen,
the
the aircraft doors have now been closed, so at this time all electronic equipment needs to be turned off and left off until 10 minutes into our flight. If you come aboard with a mobile phone, please check now to make sure it's turned off and left off until we are at our destination. My name is Bill, and on behalf of the entire crew, we would like to welcome you aboard. In just a minute, we'll be showing you a very important safety video, so we ask for a few minutes of your undivided attention for this important message. Thank you again, and welcome aboard.
So normally I keep this plugin volume pretty low, so that way it's a little more realistic sounding. Let's go ahead and turn on the fasten seatbelt sign.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has just turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please be seated and check to see that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
All right, so let's go ahead and get the engine started. I should mention I'm in no way prepared. I'm just gonna taxi just so you can hear what this plugin sounds like. So I believe once I hit the flaps, you're gonna hear that we're about to take off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you very much for your attention. And now, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. We'll give you a little more information about our service plan and our flight as soon as we are in the air. Thank you again, and welcome aboard.
By the way, we're in the Bahamas. I don't know if that really matters to you, but yeah. So again, I didn't even look at which way the wind is blowing or anything like that. This is a dangerous flight. But yeah, let's go ahead and see. The spoiler should have been back on taxi. I had it set, but all right. Let's just take a runway. Oh, look! So it looks like we're going to be flying into the wind. That we picked the right runway anyway. So let's go ahead and get our lights on. Got a crying baby there. Alright, so
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be dimming the cabin lights for takeoff and once again for landing. If you wish to, and if you are able to read, or if you are afraid of the dark, a reading light can be found in the panel above you.
Alright, so we're, other than pitot heat, we can turn off the APU, obviously. Get those bleeds on to minimum. All right, so we're ready to take off here. Let's hear what happens.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
All right, we are positive rate, right? There we go. Gear up. And, all right, so I'm going to cut back when we get to a cruise altitude. And like I said, I'm just goofing around so that way you can hear the sounds.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've now passed the altitude of 10,000 feet. All electronic devices may now be switched off from airplane mode. This aircraft is equipped with Wi-Fi. Please see your flight attendant for more information. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. For your continued safety, our airline requires that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has just turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please be seated and check to see that your seatbelt is securely fastened. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so looks like it's an airport that nobody did artwork for. That's fine. So we're just gonna park it here. Pretend like it was a real thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. For your continued safety, our airline requires that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a personal request. If anyone's found a watch with a blue band, please notify one of the flight attendants. Again, this is a watch with a blue band. Thank you.
Flight attendants, disarm doors.
The one thing is when you go outside, the noise should cut out. So that's PassengerFX. What do you think? So there is a free version, and the paid version for the country that you would prefer is roughly $17 on the X-Plane store. It was on sale. This is July 4th weekend, so it was a couple of bucks off. And yeah, the free version's great. This has more announcements. Definitely helps with the immersion, especially if you keep the volume down low. So I kept it up high so that way you could actually hear it, but I keep it down to like 10%, barely, just in the background, which again adds a layer of realism that, yeah, I think is pretty neat. So, Dixieland Farm and Dixieland Air, thanks for watching. Take care.